Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Hey guys, with everyone practicing social distancing, life can get pretty lonely. That's why we're giving away a 30-day free trial to Gas Digital Network's premium service. Gas Digital features some of the most cutting-edge and hilarious podcasts on the planet, with 22 shows and over 8,000 hours of content that you cannot find anywhere else. Subscribers get early access, new episodes that are both uncensored and ad-free, plus you get every single episode we've ever done on demand in HD. Sign up now and get 30 days of Gas Digital's premium service for free with code TOPICS30. That's TOPIX30 at gasdigitalnetwork.com. Once again, that's promo code TOPICS30 at gasdigitalnetwork.com for a 30-day free trial. All right, let's start the show.
Everybody, and welcome to another episode of Broad Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host,
Alex Garlato. What's up, everybody? Yay.
Yay! We did it. I'm doing my mascara on the pod.
Kim, I miss you.
I miss you so much. I called you earlier because I told you that I'm moving out of my apartment. I had to break my lease because of the Roni.
Yeah. I honestly had nothing to say besides that we're going to find you a better apartment.
Yeah. I feel like honestly, it'll be easier to find a better apartment after this. It's just moving out that's annoying after I moved in.
I know the specific favor that you called to ask me is my favorite thing on earth.
Okay. So I guess we have to talk about it. And now he's going to know.
Honestly, it's going to be a question of whether he listens to the podcast. It's fine. We'll find out. We'll find out truth about friends.
No, we don't have to say his name.
No, we won't.
But we have a friend who's going to help me move, and it's a guy. And he said because I'm not even going to go back to my apartment in New York. I don't want to fly to New York, get coronavirus just to pack 10 boxes of clothes and fly back home to my family. So I'm having a friend do it. I'm paying a friend to pack my whole apartment up, which is like not really moved into yet.
Yeah, she just moved in. I mean, literally.
Yeah. So he's going to do it. And then he said yes. And then my second call was to Alex to ask her if she could please go grab my dirty laundry and my vibrator so that this guy doesn't like lick it while he's packing my stuff, because I feel like that's what a guy would do. Am I wrong?
So I'm going to make a trip all the way to Brooklyn just to get Kim's laundry and vibrator and stuff it in a little bag or something. I'm going to have to bring a specific little fucking sandwich bag for your vibrator so that it's not touching shit all over my car. Like,
oh no, I'm going to ask you to grab it with a bag. Like, I want you to grab it with like a grocery bag that's not see-through, then tie it in a knot and just like put it in a box of the rest of the box of my things and just tape it and never let it out.
I'm probably going to do that thing where you put it in a bag and then you twist the bag and then you flip the bag upside down. So there's 2 layers of bag covering it.
Yeah, you're going to treat it like dog shit. I get it. You're going to treat my vibrator like dog shit.
Anyway, I'm honored to do this favor for you.
Wouldn't you do that, though, if a guy was coming to undo your whole apartment? Honestly, I don't even know how I left it. You know what I mean?
This brings up something serious that like is on my mind a few times a week, which is like, if I just like die out of nowhere, like if something terrible happens to me, this is on you. This is on Francis. This is on Bobby Hutch. Okay.
Okay. All right. Fuck. I already know what's coming.
There's like a list of things in my room that you need to fucking deal with when my parents come and go through all that shit, you know?
What are they?
Kim, the vibrator's on you because, you know, sisterhood. I need you to pick that shit up like a piece of dog poop.
Okay.
To Frank and Bobby, I leave all of my drugs, and I'll leave you like a little map of the room that you could find all the little places where drugs are stored. And I just
Frank and Bobby get the drugs, and I just get your stinky dildo.
Yeah. they can't use the vibrator. Okay, you can have fun with it after the fact.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
And it'll always smell like me.
That's true. It's like imprinted in there. It's in its cells at this point.
Yeah, like there's things like I feel like when you're a teenager, it starts where you're like have to make some kind of like living will in terms of your friends dealing with your awkward shit that your parents shouldn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's on you guys officially. Just leave it in the chat, you guys, Bobby and Frank, if you want to decline this offer. But I feel
Bobby, Frankie, hear that? You guys get the acid and the mushrooms and the DMT and all the fun
stuff. You
stuff.
guys should share some with Kim. It's up to you.
And I will get her crusty, smells like her pussy dildo. So this is
honestly,
good.
You're gonna be floored that at how actually kind of good it smells. Like it's.
No, great. Now I'm just gonna want to fuck Alex and she's dead.
Kim, if I'm dead and you don't sniff my vibrator for like nostalgic purposes, were we ever even fucking friends?
It's true. It's true.
Straight up, if you died and I still had your vibrator in my possession, like I'd probably sniff it to be like, oh, Kim, she's gone.
I'd bang your vibrator just to be closer to you.
That's friendship.
That really is. If that's not friends, then what is?
That's what friends are for.
Oh man. Well, yeah. What's new, sister?
I don't know. It's been a week. I did some drugs last weekend and found my diary on the same night. And it was like a high school diary. And then I was like all on drugs. So I read it out loud to the friend group.
No.
Frank in particular had me considering whether I've just always been a bad person in disguise.
No.
And
do you have it?
Yeah, I have it. And then literally since then, I've been having like nightmares and stuff. Hold on. Let's go into the nightmare that I had last night because it was fucking weird.
Okay.
So apparently I'm lonely because
okay.
In this dream last night, the popular girl from my elementary school, but like all grown up, but like the girl who like I wanted to be like in elementary school, she offers me this threesome with her and her hot boyfriend. And I'm like desperate to get in on this threesome in this dream, right?
Right.
And we're like in my elementary school, like that's the setting of this dream for some reason.
Okay.
And this threesome about to take place in one of the third grade classrooms, literally the exact placement of the classroom. I remember perfectly.
It's a good place for a threesome.
Yeah. And I'm walking up to the door, like all ready for this fucking threesome. I'm pumped. I'm all excited. And the door is locked and they're inside laughing at me. And they won't let me in. And the furiousness that took over me.
You just wanted to bang them so bad and they wouldn't let you in?
Oh, the anger. It was like somehow like a childhood anger of being left out of a thing, but it was like a dream threesome.
Whoa.
I'm still angry. I woke up out of this dream angry today.
I'm like, angry for you.
Why? Why would
you know that's happened to someone?
Like in the elementary school and everything?
No. Not in elementary school, I guess. That's a fucked up part, truly.
Dude, if that happened to someone, I feel so bad for them. Please tweet at us if that's ever happened to you.
Please tweet at us. Please, if you got invited to a threesome and you went to go and they locked you out and laughed in your face, please tweet at us so we can retweet that.
Please, because it's honestly my worst nightmare. It's my literal worst nightmare. I don't know what to say.
It's an actual nightmare I had, and it was the worst one out of all of the other nightmares. It's my literal worst nightmare.
I've been having a tendency of getting really angry in my dreams lately, and then I wake up and I'm like, nothing happened, but I'm obviously displacing anger. Dude, I started tearing apart the library at the school. Like I had a fucking panic attack and freaked out and like screaming and banging on the door. It was fucked up.
Wow.
It was not good.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of like taking this time to reflect and learn about myself a little bit, and it's not going well.
Oh, that's good. That sounds good. Yeah, people are losing it all over the world, I got to tell you.
I mean,
it's not just you.
I don't feel actively very horny as the daytime hours roll by. But apparently my subconscious mind literally wants to kill itself out of horniness. I don't know what to do.
Let me in.
It was so fucked up.
Wow, that is fucked up though. That's fucked up of them.
Anyway, do you want to hear
An entry?
a passage from my diary?
Absolutely. Does it start with Dear Diary?
It doesn't usually. There was one sentence that started so funny and I can't find it now. Maybe I'll try to find it
How
for
many
next week.
pages did you fill in here?
Okay, I filled in about 20 pages of this diary and I was like, wow, I wish I had more. This is like a gold mine. And it took me forever to actually go back to page 1 of it where it says, I'm psyched to have finally run out of pages in my old book.
Whoa.
And then I went over and found this diary.
The old book?
Which is fucking...
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Are you kidding? If you're a fan of the show, I need you to go back and just go slow during the pages of Alex's diaries that she just flipped through and just find out every secret she has.
Dude, there's a detailed
Tweeted us her best secret that she showed.
I genuinely don't remember ever keeping a diary, but there is such a detailed account of the night that I lost my virginity and things like that. It's fucking crazy.
Right. I need to hear that one.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm just going to start with the page that the book just naturally opened to. It's like the creased page, okay?
Okay.
Then last night we went to Victoria's party together.
How'd you start it with then last night? Okay.
This is just it's the second page of an entry, but it's just
it's
so
the
raw.
Good part. Okay.
He was driving, so he had to stay sober, but he didn't seem bothered at all by the fact that I was drinking and smoking weed, which I really appreciated. Leah made us hook up in front of her because she's just creepy like that. And I'm afraid that pictures might have been taken, but overall, it was an awesome night.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You accidentally leaked a porno, but overall it was an awesome night.
What?
And your friend made you hook up with someone so she could take pictures of it? I think you got put into real prostitution and you thought it was an awesome night.
I remember this girl particularly liking when people like made out in front of her, like it was a thing. Like she wanted that to happen for sure. But the idea that I was like, I'm a little concerned the pictures might have been taken, but overall it was pretty fun.
Yeah, no, you both had issues for
this
sure.
Was in June of 2010. This was 10 years ago.
Alex, read me more. I need to know more about you, please.
Okay, wait. So there's also very detailed accounts of it's like so okay.
I'll read that one, whatever you're laughing. I wish I could have control of the diary, honestly, so I could really get in. I know there's some raw ass pages you're skipping out on.
I want to skip names, but it has the detailed account of the fight that I had with that girl.
Just don't give last names.
The following week in school, we decided to fuck with her again. I was just a bully. It was really bad.
Good. I like this.
I'm
Mean Girls for you to write in this diary. Also, you're like very adult writing in this.
It's crazy the way that I like thought it was a story that was going to be read like I'm Anne Frank or some shit.
No, you're writing it for it to be published. You wanted this to leak. Go ahead.
Penelope, I'm changing the names. Penelope gave me a bra that Sarah left.
Hold on. Did you just... Was the fake name Penelope?
Yes.
Who makes the fake name such 3 syllables?
I'm pretty sure we did
4 syllables.
Okay, she was watching an episode of our show once, and we agreed that day that her fake name on the show would be Penelope. I was like, "What do you want your fake name on the show to be?" You met her.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's Penelope.
Okay, Penelope.
All right. Penelope gave me a bra that Sarah left at her house. In the middle of lunch, while all her friends were around her, I confidently walked up to her table, told her,
you love this story.
Told her, Penelope gave me something to give to you, smiled sweetly, and placed her bra on the table directly in front of her. Then I walked away. That's kind of bitchy, but it really wasn't that mean.
You outed someone in front of the whole school, but go ahead.
Besides, it worked perfectly. This girl cares so much about what other people think. I know it really embarrassed her.
Oh, you're evil.
It was really, really evil. Really bad. Hold on, I'm trying to find the part. There was a part that was just, I read it the other day to Frank, and he was like, you should kill yourself. You need to apologize to her tomorrow. Okay. So this all happened the following week after that. Oh my God, I'm a terrible person. Okay. It starts, oh, I hate this. Much to my surprise is the first part of the sentence.
Okay.
It's like that. Okay. Much to my surprise, as I was walking away, she followed me. She called out, can you please tell me why you're staring at me? And then I literally put an asterisk and I said, it would take like 20 minutes to write down the rest of this conversation/fight, so I'm just going to skip it. I don't remember what we said word for word anyway. All you need to know is that I verbally beat the shit out of her in front of one of my friends, like 6 of hers, and like 10 third-party outsiders who would all agree that I owned her. It was awesome.
Alex.
Who's this person? I would never act like this. I cannot believe that this is written in my handwriting.
That is insane.
What?
That's crazy. You're a bully. And the way you described each party, you're like, one of my friends, 6 of hers, and 10 third-party watchers.
It goes on.
What? The fucking way you did that is sick. The way, not only did you say like a bunch of people were there, you described how the numbers were so skewed that it was only one person on your side, and you actually embarrassed her in front of so many people that loved and cared about her. Like that was the detail you were adding into it. You're like, not only did I hurt her, it was in front of the people she has to face every day. Plus 10 third-party ongoers who she has to casually walk by in the hallways. You're a sick bitch. You should call her. You're right, on the podcast, and say sorry.
I wanted it to be very clear that I was the underdog in this situation and that you should feel bad for me if you're reading this story, which is fucking crazy.
You're psycho. Okay.
Okay.
You're crazier than I thought you were.
It goes on.
Okay.
Without losing my cool, I just stood there and explained to her in a way that she could understand, even if barely, all the reasons why I am better than her. And I told her not to even try outsmarting me. She stood there like an idiot in front of her friends and classmates and didn't say anything. She wasn't even able to say one word that makes sense. And the joke is that she was the one who started the conversation with me in the first place.
She tried to politely come talk to you, have open dialogue, and you're like, you know what, bitch? I want to embarrass you in front of the 10. My one friend, your 6 friends, and our 10 party goers. Now you'll be embarrassed. And guess what, you idiot? You can't even mutter a word. Look at your chin. It's a wiggling. Why is your chin a wiggling? You're going to cry, you dumb moron? Yes, I outed you. It's not even the worst I could do to you. Look at all these people. Look at my one friend, your 6 friends, and the other 10 people who aren't either of our friends, but now have noticed what I've done. You fucking fool.
Yeah, so remember like a year ago or so, like, no, maybe like 2 years ago when I saw you be mean to a girl once, and I was like, Kim, how could you ever say those words to another person? Like, I can't even imagine acting that way.
Yeah, you did the white Karen thing while being more evil than anyone I've ever been.
Who the goddamn fuck am I? I'm actually struggling with this. I took a bunch of acid and I read most of this diary last week, and now I don't know.
That's really scary.
Genuinely don't know who I am.
I would never do that. That sounds like the worst acid trip. I can't even look at a Facebook memory from 3 years ago.
I'm trying to figure out what my true intentions are. Like, do I care about people? Am I a good person? It's all fucked up. Anytime I have a memory on Facebook, I'm not a good person. I don't know what else to tell you. Every time that year, I swore I was a good person. So I don't know. I'm not good, is my answer. I don't remember like going through like a dramatic change since then. Like, I just don't remember like sitting down and being like, let's be nicer to people. Like, did it happen gradually or did it never happen? I don't know. And you just convince yourself you're nice? I think that you're nice, but now I don't know. I don't know either. And now I'm just struggling and having nightmares about nobody wanting me in their threesome. And what is happening? That's insane. The world is closed and I'm a bad person and Can we please hear the loss of your virginity? Please go to the chapter. I really want, Mommy. Please. I want to hear in graphic detail. Hold on. Just talk about me more while I fucking look for it. Okay, you're a bitch. You're really mean to people. You should kill yourself. I'm just kidding. It's really mean. I was so mean to this girl. She never should have ever forgiven me for any of this.
Do you know her still?
I don't know her, and I was thinking about reaching out to her, but then I was like, how fucking presumptuous is it that she cares at all at this point? It's not like to think that I'm going to be like, I'm so sorry for that, and it's going to make her life better at all is fucking selfish, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of does feel fucked up still somehow.
Yeah, like to go back and be like, hey, so like I was looking through my diary and man, like I just thought that it would be a better part of my journey to like reach out to you, and like it just seems all selfish to give it any attention.
It seems like it's more for you than for her.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's almost better if you live with it.
Like I just deserve to live with knowing that I was a bitch in high school and maybe I'm still a bitch now.
It's okay. One time in elementary school, there was this kid that sat next to me that was so quiet and shy, and his name was Lester. And I literally turned around and looked at him and said, let's play a game. And he was like, okay. And I said, let's play a game and let's find things that rhyme with our name. That was the game I suggested because I just wanted to say molester. And honestly, he knew it was coming and he was so defeated. And he was like, no, I know what you're going to say. And I was like, I was going to say molester. And I still had to get the bit out. Like, so I wasn't great either.
Like, that's pretty fun and everything. But like, this girl had such serious issues. Okay, it turns out if you read later on in this diary, you find out that she had a serious drug addiction and she was like hooking up with dudes just to get drugs, even though she was gay, and it was a whole thing. And then, yeah, it was really bad. And I probably bullied her to the point of doing some of these things, and it's really bad. And I just don't know how to deal with it.
I wonder if she still does drugs to this day because of that.
She doesn't. We brought it to the school.
Wait.
I read the whole diary. It's fucked up. It's full of suppressed memories. We told the school that she was on drugs so that she could get help, and we literally thought that we were so righteous and the best people on earth for doing it.
No.
I mean, literally, I can't.
The saga continues?
I can't roam around and find it, but I was like, so we did what any good friends would do. Pretending like like I was her friend at this point in the fucking story. It's crazy.
No.
It's crazy.
Wow.
I mean, in theory, it is. Looking back on it,
deserves to be on Dr. Phil. I don't know what else to say.
If my daughter is like addicted to prescription drugs and in high school, I would hope that one of the other girls who knows about it brings it to somebody's attention. So maybe that was the right thing to do when you think about it. But still, It was an act of fucking with her life more, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I still, to this day, can't decide. I guess that's the right thing to. Is it? I don't know.
Well, you helped her, so guess what? Your conscience is clear, sister.
It's not.
Close the book, burn the book. It never happened.
It's not clear. Okay.
Yeah, give it to us. Whatever you're reading in your little head right now, I want it out loud and on my podcast. Okay. Say it. Give it to the people. They want you.
Even though we were never dating, and it was clear that we were never going to be dating anytime soon, I decided that I wanted to lose my virginity to him. He seemed more excited to take it than I was to give it away.
No shit. Alex. Was he more excited to fuck than you? Only one of you bleeds after that. I don't know what else to tell you.
One Saturday night, August 14th, in parentheses, the date is in parentheses.
Okay.
Because I'm a fucking author. I'm a literary genius.
You did write this like, bitch, like you're Judy Blume. I don't know what else to say. Go ahead.
One Saturday night, August 14th, after an evening shift at the dock.
Oh, God. You wanted this out, Alex. I don't know what else to tell you, but this is a piece. You wrote a piece to be published.
We went back to a friend's empty house and did it there. We also wound up doing it the following week. Sex is fucking amazing, especially with so-and-so. He makes it clear that he is just as into me as I'm into him. He thinks I'm like banging hot. Those words are in there.
Banging
Literally,
hot. Good,
I'm
good,
banging
good.
hot.
Literally.
He thinks that I'm banging hot.
Yeah, he does.
My favorite thing ever is when we're with a group of friends and he starts checking me out and the look on his face says, wow, I really want to be inside of this girl right now.
Whoa. Okay. Whoa.
I'm
Very
17
descriptive.
writing this. It's so descriptive. It's like I knew I would have a podcast to share it on one day.
It's honestly, I feel like you've known all along this was going to happen. You're a freak. Go ahead.
He says that I'm definitely one of the top 3 coolest girls in the world. It's not good. That's not what you want to hear.
Your top 3.
Top 3.
Who are the other 2 bitches he was hanging out in the town you grew up with that were better than you?
I never bothered to ask. I was so excited to be top 3. I can't believe that.
You know what's funny is if he says top 3, you're definitely the 3rd, or he'd say top 2.
True. Top 3 means you're number 3, bitch. He can think of 2 other girls who are cooler than you. And like a little bit of background story that would never go in this because
but it would have been too awkward for you to write to say he said I'm the 3rd coolest girl he's ever met.
Obviously, this was just the story that I wanted to tell. So none of the like bad details are in here. Like this is just what I wanted the world to express. But he had just broken up with his first ex, like his first relationship, and he was just so in love with her and wanted her back so badly and was kind of open about it. And I was hooking up with him during that process.
Okay.
But I also like was obsessed with him.
Okay, good.
Hold on, where was I? He says that I'm one of the top 3 coolest girls in the world. I can't believe that someone like him would ever be interested in someone like me.
That's so sad.
He went back to college last week. We haven't really spoken much since.
No. Alex.
Not good.
This is news. So he's met 2 cooler girls than you. He looks at you like he wants to be inside of you, and he left at college and doesn't talk to you anymore. And then when he does, he just tells you how he misses his ex.
That's him.
Oh my God.
Although, to be fair, the joke's on him because he still tries reaching out to me sometimes to this day.
Oh, okay, fine. I mean, you win in the long run, don't we all, sister?
I'm okay with it.
Alex, yeah, you should fuck that guy now. Take his virginity. Peg him.
No, he's like ugly. He's like not a good looking dude.
Yeah,
I was obsessed with him.
You win. You win. You're better. You were better then, you're better now.
It's just wild. It's just, I thought that I was like, at certain points, it's like a sexual fantasy novel. It's like romance and shit.
What was the most embarrassing thing you read in there?
That line I just read to you, that he looks at me as though he wants to be inside of me. What?
That's really bad.
Who is that? Who wrote those words?
Somebody's daughter wrote that.
I mean, what?
And that was you. You're somebody's daughter.
I mean,
like when your daughter's 17, you're not going to think she's thinking those things.
Let alone like living it as if it's like the truest experience on earth, like thinking it needs to be written about because generations afterward will care.
Yeah, right.
And like, as Frank pointed out, very rightfully, like that fight with the girl that I had, it really probably did not go anything like that at all.
No, right. She probably got some good words into, and you muttered a little bit, and you probably stumbled on your words twice. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, the reality is, even if it was exactly as I wrote it, I don't think all of those like onlookers were like, yeah, she just owned her. That was fucking awesome. Everybody was probably like, whoa, Alex, why the fuck would you say something like that? She's like she's like our friend. Like, what?
Right.
You're a fucking crazy bitch.
You,
None of us
you were
should
like this,
know you.
and everybody was like, all right, Alex.
Yeah, everyone was like, ew.
Yeah.
Girl, you have issues. You need therapy.
It's so embarrassing being a human. It's okay.
How
Don't
am I
beat
gonna
yourself up over your diary. It's truly very brave that you even opened it up in the first place, because a diary is one of the most embarrassing places one could go.
How am I to live?
My cousin found my Garfield diary when I was 9, and honestly, I never had a diary after that because I couldn't even trust to write in a book. I was
get
like,
that.
everything I feel needs to just be held inside until I can punch someone as an adult when it's too late.
I get that. I totally get that. I had one of those lockbox diaries as a kid where you got to say the secret passcode for it to open.
Mm-hmm.
But it only fucking opened if you said it in the exact same tone that you said it when you set the thing up.
Oh, God.
So my secret password, which I literally remember because it's this embarrassing,
Okay.
was the word hottie.
No.
Yeah, you had to. But I was straight up embarrassed when I recorded it for the first time, so I whispered it like sensually. Every time I wanted to open the diary afterward, and I would have to
You have to whisper hottie at it?
You'd have to whisper hottie at it sensually, but if I didn't get it just right, I'd get frustrated and be like, oh, okay. Hottie.
No.
And I'd try over and over again with more frustration in my voice.
Oh my God. No, that's so funny.
And then I broke it one day because I was pissed off and I was like, I need it to open. I don't know what to do.
Hottie. Hottie.
Hottie.
Hottie.
Hottie.
Hottie.
Hottie. And then it would open and I'd be like, yeah.
Oh, that's fucking amazing. Oh, that's good.
But shit, yeah. I mean, thank God for like growth and like acquiring maturity that you didn't even realize you had.
Definitely. Yeah. Do you hear the bird?
Yeah, I thought it was from my area, actually. I thought it was outside.
No, that's our Florida bird. He's right there.
Is he cute?
He's red, completely red.
I like a good red bird.
I'm doing a podcast. Excuse me.
He's pretty fucking loud, bro.
Could you fucking stop? He's trying to fuck. Like, I'm trying to do a podcast. He's trying to fuck. It's crazy.
I mean, his endeavors are kind of important. He's just trying to fucking procreate, yo.
I hate him. He's ruining my life.
It's kind of fucking cute that they just sing because they're trying to fuck.
I know.
Like they're just like, I want to get it in.
Well, that's what Usher does too. Like if you think about it.
Usher is but a human bird.
So yeah, Florida's basically opened up again.
That's horrifying. How are you guys all doing?
I've been kind of scared to venture out. So I haven't really been out. I've been doing jujitsu, but not even like full classes with like a couple people. But like full classes are open. The things are open. Everything
coughing on each other and shit.
I don't know.
Strangers making out at the park and stuff.
Honestly, they don't have that many recorded cases here, to be honest.
All right. That's good. I mean,
and I don't know why. And I don't know what's the math or science behind it. It could be coming.
It could be people aren't like being responsible and getting tested. It could
maybe
be a lot
people aren't getting tested. I honestly think it's harder to get the flu in Florida. I don't know what to tell you. I grew up here. I never got flus because it was always hot. There was never cold. And I feel like flu is like a cold weather thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can't believe I didn't ask you this until however long into the show we are right now. But did the news ever get back to you?
No.
See, after we recorded, I started to think that they weren't going to get back to you because like, I feel like the government is having like say over what the fucking media is putting out.
I now believe that. Honestly, that whole experience with that hospital, it made me more of one of those like conspiracy theorists. That like the
Yeah, they
news is
don't
putting
wanna-
out what they want to put out. They're not putting out the truth. I don't even know if anything's real. Like, you know what I mean? Like the numbers aren't, I don't know what the numbers are. They could be higher or lower than they say. For me, it's like almost stupid to assume one way or the other.
I don't know if it's being like cooped up in my house or like doing a bunch of psychedelics or whatnot, but I'm starting to feel like our existence is a simulation and they're not even hiding it well anymore.
Right.
It used to be like hidden well, and recently they've been fucking with it to be like, let's see how long it'll take these people to figure it out. And
we're in the good place, like literally the TV show.
yeah, except we're in like the bad place. But yeah,
Well, have you seen The Good Place?
yeah, it is the bad place.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, nothing is real, and I don't get it. Is that just me?
No, I feel crazy.
Is this
I feel crazy.
This is just a crazy person podcast now.
I honestly like, and I tested negative. I took the test to see if I currently have it, and I took the antibody test.
Yeah, you let a bitch rape your nose. Like,
yeah. And I tested negative for both of them, and I was sure I had it.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
So none of it makes sense. The test that I did I went to a bad hospital. The hospitals were just doing the test to try to get more money from the insurance companies because they got some sort of stimulus check for their own shit. You know what I mean? They got money for doing tests. I don't know how or the details in that, but the hospitals were getting money. So I don't even know if the hospitals were doing the right test. Some people may be positive. Some people may be negative. There might be way more than we think. There might be way less, but
at this point, I almost
in New York, everybody I knew was sick. And here, I don't know any sick people.
I don't know. I need to see people soon. Like, I feel like now it's been 7 weeks and my mental health is actually starting to decline, if you can't tell by my fucking dreams and reaction to my own writings in a diary.
Right.
And I just don't know whether it's better to allow myself to fall into a serious depression or to just get COVID-19 once and go fucking party.
Right. I was actually very upset when my test came back negative.
You wanted to have had it and been done with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I was like, now I have to worry about it, which is annoying.
The least scary outcome is to have already had it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, I'm not going to go out and party. I understand that other people's safety is at risk. I'm just expressing that it's becoming really difficult. And now I'm starting to see other effects.
I think it's going to be over soon.
I hope so. I mean, I think New York City is going to be one of the hardest places to open because
Yeah, I think New York City still has a month or 2 to go.
I would like to rent a place somewhere or do something.
You should come down to Florida.
That's a drive though. That's a real serious drive.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of flying, but that's not really I
don't want to fly. I want to go someplace driving distance for sure.
Drive to Florida, 17 hours. Come on, you can do it.
If I leave now.
If you leave now, you can get here by
the middle of
10 p.m. tomorrow.
10 p.m. tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry.
Get in the car. Let's end the podcast. Get in the car and come over and hang out.
That does sound like fun. When you called me this morning to say that you were giving up your lease or whatever, a giant part of me was hoping that you were going to be like, I need a place to stay. I was going to be like, come right now. Come to my house right now.
Come live with me. Come live with me.
We live together. That's the beginning and end of it.
We're roommates.
I was ready. I was 100% ready.
Oh my God.
Hey guys, let's take a quick second to talk about our sponsor, Ridge. The Ridge brings everyday goods to a standard that you don't see every day. They help you streamline your life by turning the things that you carry, like backpacks, chargers, and wallets, into tools for better living. Their flagship product, the Ridge Wallet, was launched on Kickstarter in 2013 and now sits in the front pockets of over 500,000 men and women.
Yeah, I love the Ridge Wallet. I got one for my stepdad for Christmas, and he It's the only thing that we talk about now. We've never had anything to talk about together. And thank God, honestly, for the Ridge wallet so we can have a sliver of conversation, because all he talks about is how he loves this wallet. He loves how it's adjustable, how you can make it looser and fit more credit cards in, how like the shit's not bulging out of his pockets. Yeah. So if you want a better relationship with your stepdad, get him a Ridge wallet.
Honestly, any family member that you have issues talking to about like anything at all, get them a Ridge wallet. It'll be a conversation starter, and it'll be something that they really like you and appreciate you for.
And honestly, it's a good product to get someone something that they really, really like and will use every day. So every time they use that wallet and feel that satisfaction, that serotonin goes straight to the thought of you.
That's true. It's like actually like a selfish thing in a great way to get somebody a Ridge wallet. They think of you every moment of the day that they spend money.
The wallet is the bell and the people are the dog. I don't know what to tell you. Get a wallet.
With 2 metal plates bound together by a durable elastic band, the Ridge looks nothing like a traditional wallet. They have titanium, carbon fiber, and aluminum options so that there's an option for absolutely everybody.
The Ridge is a minimal front pocket wallet that's designed to streamline what you carry every day. And it has 30,000 5-star reviews. And it's a better way to carry your cash and cards. There's a lifetime warranty if you love it and free returns if you don't. So they're very confident in their product. It comes in titanium, carbon fiber, aluminum, and over a dozen different styles and colors. Get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping and returns by going to ridge.com/broad. That's ridge.com/BROAD and use the code BROAD. All right, let's get back into it.
Drake do be looking good behind you. Did you listen to his new album?
Yeah, it's good.
It's real good.
It's really good. I love it. I like it and I love it and I'm into it.
It still hurts my feelings for some reason when I hear him put out new music. It's like I have to like get myself used to his music so that it doesn't hurt my feelings because I'm like so in my feelings about him.
I know. I understand that completely. Like, I have a problem looking at his Instagram. Like his Instagram, I don't even look at it. I can't even.
I don't know. I don't go anywhere near that shit. It'll put me in a fucking loop.
The way that it physically hurts me to see him living a life that's not with me in it. It's actually sick and unfair, and I need to see a therapist. It's not fair for me to think about him that way.
Exactly. I listened to that entire album, and I literally couldn't, like, I knew that I loved all of the songs, but I couldn't really like them because I was like, this song was not written about me, and I need to get over that before I could like it.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to end up loving it in like 2 years when he puts out a new one.
Yep. Yep.
That's just the life of being a Drake #1 baby girl.
I'm his baby girl. You're his baby girl. We're going to get him one day and he will be ours. We'll split him right in half.
I would genuinely just split him in half with you. Like,
I would let you have 3/4 of him and I would take 1/4 of him if that's
I literally mean this, Kim, and I'm giving something up here. I would let you have the bottom half, like if you wanted it. And I would just take the top.
Are you kidding?
No, yeah, you could have it.
You'd give me the dick? And
I'd give you the dick just for those neck kisses I could give him.
Oh, yeah, you'd get his face and his head and like just, well.
You just have a dick and legs, but knowing that it's Drake's dick is nice.
It's honestly good enough for me. All right, but fine. But I get one eye. I just want one of them to look at me, please.
Yeah, you could just like the cut off part of his torso, like over the midsection, you could just lay the eye right on top of it.
So it looks like a webcam on a computer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I get his upper body, like his nice biceps and triceps and shit, and his face just missing one eye. That's
how
fine.
many times have we split Drake physically up his body to do this? It's sick.
I don't know, but we're honestly compromised. Like, we're so good at compromise. We never argue over it. We just split him up and we take what we take.
We do. We never picky. Drake is the scraps we will take.
I'll take any piece I could get.
I'll take the fatty piece. I don't care. So yeah, everything's opening up here. So if I want to, I think I can start going to restaurants. Isn't that crazy? It's like nobody's going, or people are going and I'm not going. And now I'm like, feel weird about it.
I think a lot of people aren't going. I think you're underestimating how many people are like tucked away being like, that's cool, I'm going to hold off.
Yeah, I want to hold off for a little longer. I'm doing like a little more like I'm getting braver. Like I did jujitsu with someone, which is crazy.
That is definitely physical, tactile.
Breathing in each other's face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, this is my logic about it. I go to the grocery store once every 2 weeks, and when I go to the grocery store, I'm walking through the breath of hundreds of people that were there all day. So for me to do jiu-jitsu with one person, it's like for an hour twice a week. It's fucking fuck it.
I get that. I'm struggling with the concept of like, it just feels like we've been inside for so long and isolated for so long that like the only appropriate thing to do would be to end all of this with like a massive party with like everybody you know and everybody you love getting together and being like, fuck yeah, the quarantine's over. And it's the one thing that you can't do.
Right. I think you gotta start slow.
Right. But like, how am I even supposed to start slow when it comes to like, just what would be better than like a mega barbecue, like 2 weeks from now,
Yeah.
Nothing would be better.
Maybe it'll happen.
It's not a good idea, but maybe it will. In Florida, it will.
In Florida, in 2 weeks, I'm going to Disney. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah, Disney's like probably one of the more disease-ridden places on Earth on a regular day.
Absolutely.
But it's also
my mom used to be scared taking us to Disney because she was like, it's a perfect place for a terror attack.
It's such a perfect place to steal a kid.
It's a perfect place to steal a kid, and it's a perfect place to do a terror attack.
It is a good place for a terror attack.
The happiest place on earth.
My mom's 100% into like me not going to any place that's good for a terrorist attack. And my mom takes it to the extreme that she's like, I don't want you at the mall. It's great for a terrorist attack.
Yeah, my mom is too.
But yeah, Disney's good for that.
Disney's a great one for that.
But I don't know, when I take my kids to Disney, I'm going to be pretty much consumed by like kidnappers. Like that's going to be my main fear.
That's a kidnapper's paradise. That's the happiest place on earth for a kidnapper, truly. That's
How many child molesters do you think just like walk around Disney?
And then just take pictures secretly?
Just looking, like go to the water parks?
Honestly, for them, going to a water park, a child molester going to a water park is like a dude going to a strip club. Like you can look, but you can't touch.
My parents never wanted to go on the rides, so they used to just send me, they would like wait at the bottom and they just send me on the line alone. And sometimes I'd be online for like a water slide for like an hour.
Yeah.
In a little bathing suit next to a strange man. Like, who was he?
Yeah. Me and my sister would do that too. My parents would just send us up, and I was somehow the parent. And my sister's 5 years younger than me, so we'd go up, and there would always be just people. Sometimes you'd be behind like teenagers that were like hardcore making out.
Yeah, not good. Not good for a child. But yeah, actually, your point was very true. And come to think of it, I feel like every place that a child molester goes is like a strip club.
That's true. If there's enough children there.
Yeah. Like it's always look, but don't touch. That's the child molester's motto.
Mm-hmm.
Child molester mantra, baby. Yeah. Look, but don't touch.
Look, but don't touch, baby. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah. I have a lot of respect for those child molesters who don't do it. Pedophiles, you call them. You don't, I feel like you don't call them a child molester until they molest a child.
Oh yeah, you're right. But it's so much more fun. Potato.
Potato.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know. I miss you. Frank, Bobby, I miss you guys.
You guys.
Frank, do you still like me after I read that diary to you? Are we still friends? Oh, he said, of course. Good.
I can hear Bobby come back because it sounds like he's at the ocean whenever he turns his mic on.
It's just the train in Astoria.
It honestly sounds like he is in a fighter jet doing the podcast. Like there's a mic hooked up to the steering wheel of the jet, and it's gonna be Bobby. So he's like, "Yeah, Alex," I'm like going a circle.
Not only that, but he has like big headphones. He actually looks like he's like a fucking pilot of a helicopter.
There's just a Gas Digital logo behind him.
I think we discovered this on Godfrey's show a few weeks ago, but Bobby has helicopter pilot look.
He does.
Like if you were getting onto a helicopter and Bobby Hutch was the pilot, you'd be like, I trust this guy. He's flown 1,000 times.
I'd be like, this man was made to fly.
Right?
Yes.
Frank, not so much. Like Frank has like a different vibe. What's Frank's vibe?
It's more it's more computer driven for Frank.
Yeah, like Frank looks
technology
like
driven.
Frank looks like he fucking sets up like he's the guy who like built like Adobe Premiere or something like that.
Yes. No, he's like Frank looks like the guy that like somehow like you call when you want to like hack into like someone's shit.
Yes, but also like he's a catch because every other guy in his field is like fucking 600 pounds and sweaty, and Frank is like a presentable human being who's also just knows a lot about those things.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then I picture him like getting older and like he becomes like an Elon Musk style. Like he's not that weird or anything, but he's just got a lot of money and like
he fucks
get
Grimes.
Yeah, he could like fuck Grimes and shit because yeah.
Francis said, I designed Bobby's helicopter.
Exactly. No, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Yep. Wow.
But like, Bobby, your job's cool too. Like, helicopters are awesome.
What else? What else in life is there to do? We'll talk about.
I don't know. I could read you more from this diary if you're interested.
I designed Bobby's helicopter. Fingers crossed. R.I.P. Kobe. Jesus, Francis.
Christ.
Yeah, I think we should close the maybe end our story with a little night story. Could you read us a good night, Alex?
Well, it's 1:06 a.m. So I guess it's technically I wrote the date and then I wrote, well, it's 1:06 a.m. So I guess it's technically the following day.
Okay.
But whatever. Guess what I did tonight? I went out with the hottest guy I've ever fucking seen. He is so freaking cute. I can't even explain it. And let's face it, I wouldn't lie to my own diary. This kid is fucking hot.
No.
I took care of a few.
How sad would it be if you were lying to your diary during all of this? He was ugly and you just were.
I took care of a few firsts too. I got fingered. I gave him a hand job. I also gave him a blowjob. This is down by the bay night.
Okay, the way you said that too was so nonchalant. I took care of a few first. Like it was a checklist you had to get rid of.
I guess that was the mentality back then.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm like ashamed of everything I do. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have. Like,
yeah, me too. Every time I'm like, I don't know. This seems wrong. Sex is wrong.
I actually kind of liked it. It really wasn't nearly as bad as some girls make it seem. But yeah, he's going back to college soon.
Oh, another one?
Jesus, story of my life.
You're just like college, you just finger bang and fuck you all the time. Okay, go ahead.
I am seeing him tomorrow, though. That's the end. That's the whole thing. I just wanted to tell my diary that I got fingered and I gave a blowjob. That was that whole entry.
What year was that?
This was on, we just passed the anniversary. This was on April 2nd, 2010.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so 10 years of blowjobs right here. Where's my medal?
Damn, bitch. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So honestly, I'm just really excited for the fact that although you and I have not been living lives at all, we could probably fill 100 podcasts with this if we need to.
Well, you guys tune in for our next 50 episodes where we're just going to learn everything as Alex did as a teenager.
Teenagers are crazy. If you have a teenage daughter and you're listening to this show, don't trust her.
She's getting finger banged 100%.
More importantly, don't ever read her diary. You are not ready. You're not fucking ready.
No. Oh my God. I had a friend in college who told me that her dad found her diary and it was when she was 12 years old. And he found her diary, and what she did, she gave a 14-year-old a blowjob at the bus stop when she was 12 because he was like hot and she wanted to impress him. And her dad found the diary. He thought she was like, he thought that she'd never even like liked a boy. And then he found the diary and he read it. And in the diary, when she was describing the blowjob, she said, and then the white glory of it all went in my mouth.
Oh, no.
And she called it the white glory of it all. And she said that her dad threw up and cried.
He was not ready. No parent is
ready.
I guarantee when she went back and read that 10 years later, she was not ready.
No, nobody wants to know that their daughter wants a white glory in their mouth.
Nobody is ready for this.
No.
Not good. Anyway, I'm really sorry to that girl who I bullied, and I have to live with it now, and I'm not going to reach out to her because that's fucking selfish. Tweet at me and tell me if you think I should reach out to this girl. What's the right thing to do? That shit's in the past, right?
Yeah, let Alex know what she should do. Also, I'm sorry to Chester the molester.
Yeah, I thought Lester.
Lester the molester. No, it was Lester or Chester. I can't remember his name now, but it rhymed with molester.
You only remember him for the rhyme that he hated.
Who he is in my life. He is the molester. But you guys, thank you so much for listening to another episode. Shut up, Alex.
I really exposed myself on this one. I hope people still like me.
They'll love you. This is great. This is amazing. Thank you for listening to another episode of Broad Topics. You can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram and TikTok at Kim Congdon. And I have no shows coming up because comedy's dead. Alex?
You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at I am Alex Scar. And check out gasdigitalnetwork.com. You could get a 30-day free trial until May 15th with promo code TOPICS30. That's TOPIX30. You have until May 15th to grab this 30-day free trial. Then it's going to go back to just a 14-day free trial. So jump on that shit right now.
Now.
All right.
We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.